Okay, so we had some heavy rain for last, I don't know, 3 days. So there was a lot of flooding. Well, flooding is kind of receding now, but this whole back road was flooded earlier. But it's all flooded in there. There's a roadway that goes through there. It's totally flooded. But the highway must have been flooded too. There's a highway that goes here, a container highway. Oh, I just wonder if the back road there is completely flooded. I'll have to take a better look. Now it's a windstorm. So I wonder if we're gonna lose a bunch of trees and stuff. Who knows? We're gonna have to do UE here, so we'll see. But it's all flooded in there. There's a roadway in there. It's totally flooded. And I bet it's flooded here. Like the road looks like it's blocked. But it's been stopped raining for at least about an hour or more. Oh yeah, it's all flooded down that way. Oh yeah, this whole road is flooded here. Everything completely flooded there. It's like a river. Definitely not try that. So this is pretty flooded down here, but it was way worse. It's receding right now. And this area hasn't flooded for years. It used to flood all the time, like I moved here 20 years ago, but nope. Now the flooding is starting to give again. Okay, I want to check this other location like Bridgeview. That's another flat area that never floods. But this is all underwater completely. It's just now it was level with that road there. My daughter had a picture of a car stuck in the middle of the road. She's coming home and it was totally stuck in there. Okay. A little bit of flooding here. This area has never flooded for, like I say, years. It's flooded here in the park completely. Okay, keep moving. Okay, this road's flooded here completely actually. Let's go around the other way. I've seen it worse before, but I see it coming through right. Oh, it's actually came right through here actually. That side of the road, King George, is totally flooded actually. Yeah, it is totally flooded. Yeah, it's like a river. So one side, King George, is not working right there. I have to back up, go another way. See, the cars have been towed. A lot of cars are trying to go through all this big water. They're stalling out. Well, so I just wonder, yeah, there's a little car lot in there, always gets flooded sometimes when it gets really bad. But it's been receding for the last 2 hours, so okay, I have to go straight now. Okay, well, you can see how deep this is. These houses are all flooded. There's a car sitting in a ditch there, right there, way down there. So all these basements are probably flooded, I would think. Okay, we're on one side of the highway here. It must have been flooded really bad here. We can see it's really flooded there. Yeah, there's a car lot here. He's probably flooded inside there. Yeah. It must have been really bad here 2 hours ago. It's actually started receding quite a bit. See nothing right here. They actually put a pumping station in here. It was flooding so bad. So they must have it was worked for so many years, and like this we had a lot of rain, and they said up to 6 inches over the weekend. So surprising it's not really that bad. I thought it'd be a lot worse, but this parking lot's flooded here. This whole car lot's flooded actually. Part of it. This road's flooded here completely. Something that way. No, it's mostly here. This road's flooded here. This is a really low lying land here. You think it'd be a lot worse? It's not that bad. just worried about the trees now. They're gonna go. Trees are gonna start falling down some because it's too windy. Ground is so saturated with water. Who knows what will happen? Okay, that's about it on that. Flooding, so not that bad so far. So it's really windy out here. All my cans are all over the whole yard. Buckets everywhere. Just worried about the trees in the back here, but I called for the tree guys to cut some of those down, and, you know, to stabilize the tree. But they're already so busy. But hopefully no issues there. But definitely pretty windy out here. Like the cans are all over the yard. Ridiculous. See the buckets just flying in all directions. I think it'd be that windy like that, just like that. We had heavy rain, and now we have wind. See, it's like 80 km wind. Not too bad, but it's bad enough when the trees are all, roots are all wet. Okay, well, clean up the yard, I guess, wherever I can. And I was almost gonna take my paint cans back Sunday. I thought, take paint cans, take the bottles back, get the TV sets ready, take those back to recycle them. Just take out a couple components, leave the board, and just recycle the whole thing basically, and then get my cans and some paint cans taken back. But we'll see. Don't see no owls nowhere. Not sitting up there anywhere. No. Nope. Nothing up there. Okay. Pretty dirty inside. Windy. Feels heavy like copper. That's it, it's probably copper. Get some better tools. Press is nothing, or nothing to me. Okay, just gonna throw it back together. The wind, man, it's all over the place. Okay. Not a lot of materials here, but you know, a little bit of copper. A little wire. Here. Transformer here. Okay, that's it, all I really want on here. Okay, actually, the gauzing wire, I have to take off this whole metal thing here, actually, so let me take that off because this goes right between here. Okay, hold it. Yeah, okay, this one has a weird gauzing wire. It actually goes, it doesn't go around the tube, it just kind of butterflies on either side, which is different. It is a huge metal plate here, which is really, really heavy. It's heavy copper, big metal plate. So that's it. Wow, it's really heavy stuff. Wow. Definitely copper, the weight it has. Probably strip that after. Maybe take a knife to it and strip it. Okay, I'm gonna put this thing back together. I have another TV jammed behind there. I'll see if I can get it out. If not, I'll take these, and I got paint cans over there and paint cans here and whatever else. I'm gonna take those bottles back at the same time. Okay. I found 2 more TVs. Feels like copper, it's got weight. This must be an all-in-one or something. Smart TV, because it's got a nice board and it's a DVD. Oh, it's a DVD one. So, oh, they're both DVD drives. Okay, I see. Huh. Didn't realize I thought one was only. Board's okay, got a few chips. I don't think DVD drive's worth anything. There's not really nothing in it. So I'll probably leave it. Surprising how many heat sinks there is. These little TV sets. Okay, so pretty straightforward. First I'm just gonna cut off. And this one is tinned copper wire. It goes around a tube. It's the actual Torx. Okay, so once you take them apart, they never want to go back. I don't know why. Okay, let me figure it out. It's the next TV set. It's a VCR combo. It's probably got two. Feels like copper, it's got some weight. Oh. Not sure why it's not coming out. I think there's a couple screws on the side. Here. Huh. Oh, I see it right here. Got screws everywhere. circuit board will be here. Took the screwdriver away. Nice board, Zoran, nice. That's about it. Not much more on there. Okay, start putting it together. So basement got flooded here. It's all wet in here. Everything's wet. Needs to be cleaned out anyways, but all the stuff was all wet. Well, I knew there'd be a problem with rain here because the way it was it wasn't saturating. It was sitting in the that fill that they stuck in there. See, it has to be gutted, all this crap here, everything. And then what has to be done here, you'll have to either put drain tiles in, right, around the outside, dig around, or raise the floor and then put a sump pump in somewhere. So see, it's a little bit lower. See, I knew there'd be a problem. That's the problem. This house is kind of a troubled property. You can dig around completely, put a drain tile, feed it to right here somewhere onto a sump pump. Just hand dig it down about maybe you only have to go around 2 feet just below the footing. You go about a foot below the footing, and then everything around this area will drain. Even if you just drained it out somewhere down the road there. So I knew it. Oh well. Fuse blew too. My light went out, so light's not working at all there. The breaker box is totally soaking wet. So anyways, it could have been a lot deeper here. It might have been already draining. I mean, I don't know if this is plugged or not here, but it's obviously it just can't keep up. Well, you know, it has to be totally gutted anyways, 100% gutted, everything here and most of the upstairs. That's why I say basic land value here, nothing more. This house is just a piece of crap. That's what I'm saying. If I could find something for a little more money and I can live there, I might be better off to do that. So I don't need all that space. I can't do nothing with that space. I'm pretty sure I can park cars here, but you know, I only need a yard about like this. This area here, that's fenced nicely, and then a decent house, something fairly new. That TV's loaded already. I want to get some of my I have some paint cans kicking around, so I can go there and take some more stuff there. Well, that's a bummer. I was hoping that it wasn't flooded there, but I kind of knew. All the rain came in really far here. It totally soaked all my wiring stuff here. I think it killed the fuse. I'm thinking, but this won't flood here because we're above ground, right? But anything a little bit lower. The rain we had was incredible rain. You don't get that kind of rain. They called it atmospheric river. So it's just, and then we had a couple weather bombs, 2 in a row kind of thing, and an atmospheric river. What it means is just it keeps raining like crazy, just non-stop. That's what it's doing. But now we're gonna get a nice day of weather. It's gonna get cold, maybe to 0, but we're gonna 1 or 2 days of weather. Tomorrow's supposed to be clear. Next day is supposed to be cloudy. Okay, I'm gonna go through here and get my headlamp here. I'm gonna clean this stuff here, get a few more paint cans ready. I went in there to see if I can trick the breaker, but I might just be an outside switch. And then next time I have to elevate the plug higher, right? It was just temporary anyways. But anyways, okay. So these are need to be kind of in there soldered in. A lot of these things have steel pins. This time you're okay. Sometimes, like I say, you have to check it. Keep these transistors. This is just going to be garbage. There's actually a bunch of crystals here. It's funny how they got so many on one side. So that will be just pure garbage. Let's pull the pins right out anyways. These transistors will have copper also, MOSFETs, they got copper. This one I just want the IC chip only, so I'll pull that off after. See, I don't know if it's worth taking these off the street, but you know, they're worth, like I say, stripping them if you have them. If you do garbage removal or something, and you know, you take it away and you charge the guy or whatever, or you know, may worth, you know, dealing with it. But these ones was a friend. All the teams I got from him. He gives me stuff all the time, right? It's from a senior's living house, and I figure, you know, I might as well take root, you know, get it. Otherwise, you know, you don't take it, they may not give me stuff next time, right? So I'm just gonna take a recycle center anyways. Recycle the rest of it. A little bit of copper. Weird noise. Sounds like major wind, but not much wind here. Well, it's a little bit, but just had a weird sound there. It was weird. Anyways, I have to get that tree cut down, but I called for the tree guys, but they take 3 weeks to come out. So by that time, it might fall down. That's all I can do. It's gotta be taken out. More the liability, right? Anything. I'm still set on, I don't know what the property is. It's no, you know, hard to generate income here because the place is a dump. It has to be fully renovated. This one's got a, if you look here, these tabs could be steel. But these are aluminum, but the side tab here, it's a little side tab where there might have been a ground. Just go like that, it comes right off. Transformer. Copper there. So put all the wire in one bucket here and see how much wire we got left after at the end. So with a switch strip, 4 TV sets. 2 real big ones, 2 smaller ones that had a DVD players or CD DVDs, I guess. Some of this off. Here's a little transformer. All the gloves, can't get nothing. See, this transformer's not that bad a strip because you can at least get into it. Some transformers you can't. It's all insulated, and it's like epoxy, is the name here. Usually I don't strip these, but right here, so. This is when you need that little shredding type machine where you can break these up a bit. Might come off a little easier. Hard to say. Just another layer of copper there. Normally I would not strip this, but I'm just going to show you guys, you know, what if there is, you know, if you have the time to do it. But not all of them are like this. A lot of them are actually really crappy. This one's actually not bad because you actually physically have copper. Another row here. It is. So that's it. I don't remember if it all came or not. I'm not sure if this one came with it. Not sure, but anyways, that's the copper right now. Okay, I'm gonna just clean a little more here, and I get to something different. I'll start filming. Okay. Okay, so some of my wire here, good little chunk of wire, aluminum. These are transformers. These are little MOSFETs, transistors. These are I wasn't looking for these anyways. They're crystals. A couple boards here. These boards here are the CD player. These I'll take the IC chip off mainly. So I have these now to do. It's a little different this kind. Usually these are like sitting in like a mold, not loose like this. Lots of clean copper. So put copper in this thing here for now. It's all number 2 anyway, it doesn't matter what it is. It's in there for now, so it's out of the way. Let me find these TV sets, really, they're still around. Believe it or not, they had millions and millions made. It's just, I haven't been picking them up because I gotta deal with all the garbage later, but I can recycle them. It's not so bad. Kind of how I try to break them apart. Just wear glasses to be safe. Talk about weird crap. Look at this. This guy's awning flew out of the guy's yard, flew here. Lucky didn't hit these power lines here. Could have took the whole area out. Unbelievable. See, I heard this weird noises, like, you know, like wind roaring and stuff. It's funny how the awning, I was seeing how, I don't remember seeing that there. What the hell's that? The awning flew and landed perfectly. Weird. You could probably still reuse it and just put new tarping on it. Wow, I've never seen that before. Unbelievable. So I got the everything pretty well stripped except the gauzing cables there. So they don't strip that easy. But it's this one here, the one stripped here, it's got quite a bit of weight. So that's one of them. That was the one on the really, really heavy TV. So that was pretty bizarre seeing that whole thing torn down like that just for the wind. That little awning thing. It's amazing how powerful the wind is. I'm surprised we didn't get the full effects here for some reason. Nothing sheltering here, but there's maybe houses down there. I'm not sure. There's trees. Could be sheltering me a bit here. The thick ones are easy to do, but the thinner ones are a little tougher. Wire here. Okay. Wire in here. Here it is. It's gotta be half a pound at least, or more. So, small one's pretty thin. The thicker one here. I wonder if I can cut them in smaller links. Oh, it's tough. Just don't want to cut. So thin the wire, it's a problem. Oh, this whole place is shaking. Doesn't look that windy out there, but it's weird. Place is all creaking, this whole building. Okay. I'm gonna slowly strip all this up. Definitely copper, very heavy. Okay, let me strip the rest of this here and we'll see what the weight is. And we'll just average it out for 4 TVs. And we'll test aluminum, we'll transformers, so on. Okay. And also this type of wire. Just cut it like this. As long as you get it started first. Once you get it started. Yeah, so I took back the 4 TVs. Also took back my bottles. At $6.30 in bottles, those cans that fly around the yard. That's a bag I found the other day. A few days ago I found a bag. So I took that back, took TV sets back, took about 20 cans of paint back. So go like this, get it started, and just pull this out. Pull like this, right across. Some of it's a little harder because it's a little bit, it's over taped a little more here. But most likely you can lift it, pull it there, and then now you just have to go like this. We'll try one more. If it's evenly wound, sometimes it's overwound. You can see it's extra tape there. It sucks not having light. I think I have to change the plug on that plug. It was actually not that great of a connection anyways. I think what happened was the water got to it and probably sparked or something. Who knows what it did there. It's all soaking wet. Okay, let's grab 2 or 3. Just go like almost like Romex. Just pull it. There. I think it comes right out after. But you have to pull pretty hard. It's not like I'm pulling pretty hard, so. If you look at this one here, it's got extra windings here, so it's a little bit hard, a little tougher here. It's really thick here, that's why it's a little harder to cut. If I'd put this in my wire stripper, it would strip no problem. I've stripped this stuff before. So now, take a couple wires, It's a little pretty tight. It's like the extra windings on this part here. It's a little tougher. Oh, it's tough. Maybe grabbing too many wires, maybe. There it is. There. Grab 2 wires only instead of 5. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can strip those other ones. I'm not sure because it's such a small ravel is so small. I'll try my same trick if it works. If not, I'll probably just scrap it the way it is. Okay. Okay, so even these ones, the best method, cut a long trace. Just enough to maybe like 3 inches or something, 4 inches. And get your first bit of wire out. It's almost like a heat shrink tape, something like that. Okay, and then just grab 2 or 3 wires and just go down, right across, down like that. See that? And then everything else will come out. Chewed a little too much off, but the odd spot is it's raveled a little thick. That's why it's not coming off. But generally it should all come out really good. There you have it. Okay. We'll do one more. This one is pretty uniform, but near the bottom here, a couple extra ravels. We'll go from here. Okay. Unravel it. A little hard with gloves, but anyways. Takes just a little bit longer. Okay, so there it is. Pull that down like that. Pull the next one out completely. There it is. So it's actually not that bad. If you don't have wire stripper, you're okay. It's actually not that bad, to be honest. See how it's jumbled up here, level, and then here you got a massive amount. That's where the wires would hook up, right? They taped all the wires, so it's a little tougher in that area. See that? It's just a bunch of tape. Okay. Take a couple bundles. Mangled it a bit, but anyways, it's out. See, gloves are worn out already now. This material's just taking my wire. It's getting stuck in the wire, the material, instead of rubber. That was a bit of a pain. Anyways, they're all done. Okay, now I'm just going to clean up a few things. I'm going to weigh up all the copper wire. Let you know how everything is, and we'll weigh everything. So stand by. Okay, I mixed aluminum and extruded. Most extruded. So 1.4 pounds, or 1.5 pounds of aluminum. Some extruded. All clean. And now what we're going to do is we'll put this on for the wire. We'll tear it out. It's all copper now, copper wire. So this is the 4 TV sets. It's all number 2 insulated, or no, number 2. We cleaned all the gauze cables. So we're talking about four total. 5.2 pounds of copper wire out of 4 TVs. And then we have some transformers. So 5.2, that's pretty a lot of copper. Transformers. 1 pound transformers, which will probably clean. So not bad, pretty good. So say 5 pounds for sure of copper, number 2. So we'll put this back in here. This should be a full load here now. The one TV set had a gauzing wire. These 2 came out of it. See, it looks pretty heavy. Come on. Bet you it's probably a pound alone. £1.25, just out of 1. I'll take this home, put it in the garage. Let's see what it weighs now. I have 35 pounds at home already. Okay, it's 0. So 35 and a half, so 34 and a half right now. So I have 73 pounds, no, 35, 30, 70, no, so 69 pounds total copper. Okay, so this I'm gonna take home now. So I have, not too bad. Okay guys, I think that's it for the video. No proper lighting here today, so that'll be it. You guys have a great day. Actually, before I go, let me just determine this wire here. Just, this also came out. You guys might be interested in this wire here. There we go. Insulated wire that came out of those TV sets also. 4 TV sets. So almost a pound and a half of wire. Oh, I dropped a little bundle of copper actually, so had a little more. Just want to see here. It's 0.6 here. Yeah, okay. So almost a pound and a half of wire. So not a bad score. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like. As always, have a great day.